Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Pizza.
We're back at Little Caesars to scratch another one off that good old food review bucket list, and thanks to their pizza portal, I'm picking this one up freshly made, hot and ready, with a little dipping sauce action to go with. So get ready, it's their fan favorite Italian cheese bread, and as with anything Little Caesars, expect a lot of cheesy goodness, and this is absolutely no exception, guys. Have a look at the deliciousness that is the Little Caesars cheese here. Definitely a nice blend of mozzarella and Munster. We've got some Italian seasoning mixed in there as well, and that's all on top of some fresh Detroit-style pizza dough, and I gotta say, guys, I am really digging how this looks here. Even without the marinara sauce to make this a cheese pizza, this looks pretty nice. And as you guys can see, caramelized edges still in effect here. Plenty of gooey, cheesy goodness. Take a look at that cheese pull. Delicious. I cannot wait to get into this one right now. And for dipping, we're gonna have a little fun with this one as well. We're gonna try their butter garlic flavor here. I'm very curious to see how this compares to the other guys. And hopefully it's gonna add a lot to what already smells like a very incredible piece of deliciousness here, guys. Again, the Italian cheese bread here at Little Caesars is definitely rocking it. I gotta zoom in one more time, give you guys more of that cheesy goodness. The smell is incredible in my car right now. It really smells fantastic. Nice and gooey, nice and hot. Let's not waste any more time, guys. It's the Italian cheese bread, the fan favorite Italian cheese bread here at Little Caesars. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, we are most definitely going for this piece right over there, as you guys saw in the close-up. That is just deliciously cheesy already. Let me get you in here one more time before we go into this. Guys, take a look at that cheesy goodness, the Italian seasoning, the nice rise dough that you see there, that Detroit-style thick crust. We are most definitely diving in. Let's do it. It's the Italian cheese bread for my very first time here at Little Caesars. Oh. Why did I wait so long? Oh my God. Pure heaven, and I have to admit, it's a different eating experience without the marinara sauce. You're getting a lot more cheesy flavor up front and the nice doughiness on the very bottom, and overall everything just blends so nicely. The Italian seasonings, guys, this is cooked extremely well. The caramelized edges, I can't wait to get to that. I'm loving it already. It may just be doughy bread and cheese, but that combination works extremely well, especially with the Italian seasonings, which add even more flavor to this one. And when you add the caramelized edges in the very back here, which we're about to get into, it can only get better from this point. Definitely a very tasty item. So let's hit those caramelized edges from the back real fast. Hang on. The highlight. You know, this actually has me wondering, maybe I should start off any future Little Caesars review by going with the crust in the back in the beginning and then kind of working my way forward. What do you guys think? Drop some comments down below. Is that a good strategy? I mean, either way, it's gonna be delicious, right? And speaking of delicious, what do you say we go for a little swim in butter garlic? Let's see what this does. Well, I can already tell you the butter aroma is very strong in my car with this one. Not so much garlic as it is butter, but you gotta love that golden color. Here we go. Yeah, definitely a lot stronger aroma in the butter department compared to, say, Papa John's. Let's see how it is. Straight butter, oh man. And of course it's gonna go amazingly well with the bread itself here. It really feels like I'm dipping into just a lot of melted butter, and there's nothing wrong with that, but the garlic is very light on this. It's not really balanced very well. Tasty though, definitely with the cheese, the extra saltiness, still delicious. And speaking of cheese, what did you think of that initial close-up in the very beginning of this one? Lots of ooey gooey goodness, guys. I can't help but show that to you once again. It is absolutely a delicious combo of cheesy goodness. I'm telling you, the Munster cheese and that mozzarella make such a huge difference here. And I can see why it's the signature cheese on the Little Caesars menu. All right, let me go for one more dunk with the caramelized edges into this butter to give this a go. I really want to get that crunch. And like I said, even though the garlic is not very strong on this, the butter is amazing. So I can only imagine the caramelized edge with it. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that is the reason to get this alone. Can I just buy a box of like caramelized edges in this sauce? I mean, that's all I really need, to be honest. Man, tasty. All right, one last close-up just to round this one out. And while I am sorry I waited this long to check this out, I am so glad that I finally did, guys. Nice quality dough here at Little Caesars. I have to admit, this really is a pretty good deal. For $4, you're basically getting half of a regular deep dish pizza just without the marinara sauce and the pepperoni. So essentially, this is a cheese pizza minus the sauce. And I gotta say, for $4, this is actually pretty tasty. The Italian seasonings definitely rock solid. Highly recommend it if you're not a fan already. And hey, you know what? If you just happen to miss their lunch promo, which is basically what I just had right now, minus the sauce and the pepperoni and simply cut into 4 pieces, minus the drink as well, that's actually not a bad alternative. Because for $4, it's basically a cheese pizza, and of course you can get your choice of dipping sauces, and I would highly recommend that buttery sauce, guys. It really is a pretty nice situation. I only wish the garlic was just a little bit stronger though. But now that I think about it, you could probably get some crazy sauce on the side and pretty much make this a cheese pizza on its own. But guys, pretty tasty, and I'm super glad I checked it out. So as for the overall rating, is if you can't guess what I'm going to give this right now, I'm going to have to give the fan favorite Italian cheese bread here at Little Caesars a rock solid 10 out of 10. Guys, the value is high for that, and the cheesiness that you get on top of it is highly worth the $4. It's very satisfying, and if you can actually sit here and eat the whole thing, which is about 1,340 calories, you might feel just a little bad about it, but it's going to go down oh so nicely, especially with that butter garlic sauce.
Pizza, pizza.
But hey, what do I know? I guess I'm just over the moon because I just had some very deliciously melted cheese on top of some really awesome dough right now for only $4, and that's not a bad deal at all. But what do you guys think? Drop some comments down below. Is this one of your favorite items on Little Caesars menu? And if you do happen to get any of the regular pizza, do you ever get this on the side to go with? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yeah, there's a reason Little Caesar has his hands up right now. I'd be super excited I ate some of this goodness too. All right, everyone, until next time, I'll talk to you soon.